Hello Stampers, welcome to Tip and Technique Tuesday. I am Dina Lanzendorf with Ink and with Dink, and today I have a good little tip to show you for making a card like this and for using a stamp set that is at least a two-step stamp set. Okay, so what I mean by this, the stamp set I'm going to be using today is To a Wild Rose, and this is one of the new Stampin' Up! Stamp sets from the new 2019 to 2020 catalog. And what I mean by two-step or three-step is that in this particular stamp set, in order to make this flower, you either need to use 2 stamps or 3 stamps to complete one image. Okay, it's the same thing with the leaves here. You can do 2 or all 3 to make an image. Okay, so let me show you again what I'm talking about with this. Okay, so let's get started. So to do this, and this is the card we're going to be making today, you're going to start off with a piece of cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5. This is the new Rococo Rose color, and I love it. I think it is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous color. Okay. My next layer is going to be the new Pretty Peacock color, and I think it is gorgeous with the rose. And this piece is going to be 5.25 by 4. Okay, just gonna go ahead and put our adhesive on here, and we're going to adhere that down, center it to our card front just like that. Okay, now I can set that aside. Our next layer that we're going to use is a piece of Whisper White, and this one is going to measure 5 inches by 3 3/4. Okay. Now I am going to be doing the rose image, and I am only going to be using 2 of the 3 stamps that you can make the rose. Okay. So if you look closely here, the bottom image, or the first image, is a very solid color, okay, or solid image, so that when you stamp it, it's going to be the whole flower, okay? The next layer just kind of is there to add some dimension, and it's very sporadic, okay, in what you do. And then the final image that goes on is this one, and it's just the outline image, okay? So I'm just going to use the 2 to do my flower. Now, with something like this, you can see it has to line up in order for it to look good, okay? So here is how I line up my stamps, okay? I'm going to take the solid image and I'm going to turn it upside down, because once I stamp it, that's what it's going to look like, okay? Or that's the way the stamp is going to go. So basically it goes on your block just like that. Then I'm going to take my next layer, and I'm also going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to roll it around and lay it down to that, so that it lines up exactly, okay? And what I use is things like this, where this petal comes out a little bit further, and you just kind of got to rotate it around until you see exactly where the one is going to be the outlined image, okay? Again, it's on there upside down. Okay, so then I'm going to take my blocks and I'm going to put them on my blocks. Now, so that I can remember when I am ready to actually stamp, what I have done is I have taken just a small piece of washi tape and I have put it on one of the edges of my blocks. Now that is going to signify the top of my stamped image. Okay, so I'm just going to take this piece with the washi tape, I'm going to put it down on my stamp just like that, okay, take my bottom layer off. So there I have it. So when I stamp my image, this is going to be the top, okay? So I'm going to do the same thing with another block. I have another little strip of washi tape, and I'm going to put it at the top and attach that to my stamp just like that. So now when I'm ready to stamp, I'll stamp this one first, take this one and go right on top, because you see the washi tape is on the top of both of them, and then it's going to line my image up perfectly. So let me show you this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take the Rococo Rose again, and now I want my background image, or the solid image, to be lighter than the outline image. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my stamp, I'm going to ink it all up, and then I am going to stamp it off on my placemat once, and then I'm going to stamp it on my card. Okay? So again, ink it up, stamp it off, Stamp it on my card. Be sure that my washi tape is always up. Ink it up, stamp it off, stamp it, ink it up, stamp it off. Do one more right over here, just like that. Okay? Now I'm ready to come in with my outline image. Okay? Again, washi tape is at the top. I'm going to take it, I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to lay it down over my flower. Stamp it, it's going to come out just like that. Okay? Ink it up. Lay it over. Perfect. Ink it up. Lay it over. And ink it up. But just like that. There you go. So see, that is a way that makes it easy when you're stamping to get your two-step stamps to line up. Okay? Now what I'd like to do is take the pretty peacock. Okay, and I'm going to take another stamp that's in that stamp set that just says hello. To ink it up, I'm going to stamp it right there in the middle, just like that. Now, I love those colors together. I think they are so pretty together, but we need to do, it needs a little something, okay? So what I'm going to do, go ahead and put my adhesive on the back of this. We can go ahead and adhere this to my card. Pull my card back out. Let's center it on here. Okay, now I want to take some of our new ribbon, okay? This is the Very Vanilla Scalloped Lace Trim, and it is a gorgeous ribbon, okay? I'm going to use that, and I'm going to take my bow maker, and I'm just going to make a little bow using this trim, okay? It makes such a delicate little bow, and I just love the way that it looks on a card. So I'm going to take that, just like that, play with this just a touch to get it the way I want it. I'm going to take a glue dot because I find that is the easiest way to adhere a bow. Stick it on there, take my bow, just like that. Okay? Now I think it still needs just a little more oomph, so I'm going to take some pearls. Okay? And I'm just going to take 3 pearls, because you know you should always use an odd number, and stick them on there just like that. So there you go. There is my card with the new To a Wild Rose stamp set. Okay, and I just tried to give you an easy way to get your flowers to line up easily, whether you're doing 2-step, 3-step, however you're doing it, but to get your images to line up. So please share my video so that everyone else will know how easy it is to line up your stamps for doing these images, and thanks for watching.